In this video, we'll be looking at IG Markets, a broker that not only lets you invest with $0 commission and $0 platform fees, but also gives you 3% interest on your holdings. We'll be comparing the fees, what the broker has to offer, and also talk about any hidden catch that you need to watch out for. So let's not waste any time and let's jump right in. First up, here's a quick intro on who IG is. IG Group was founded way back in 1924 in London. This means they've actually been around for more than 50 years. And today, they are a massive global financial company listed on the London Stock Exchange. IG Group operates in 19 different countries across 5 continents, including the United States, Australia, Japan, and of course, Singapore. For the longest time, IG Group was famous for pioneering contracts for difference, or CFDs. Because of this history, people often get confused when they see the name IG. While IG Trading offers CFDs, IG Markets offers a dedicated share dealing account where you can buy and hold actual stocks and ETFs outright. So there's absolutely no leverage involved here. With IG Markets, you are just buying the shares through a standard custodian model. And most importantly, IG Markets is fully licensed and regulated by the Monetary Authority of Singapore, or MAS. This means your capital is protected under strict local regulations. So you can sleep at night peacefully knowing that you are dealing with an institution that has decades of history, rather than some new company that's just pop out of nowhere. IG Markets offers access to 5 major markets, namely the US, UK, Singapore, Hong Kong, and even Japan. This means you get full access to the Singapore Exchange for all your SGD denominated stocks, REITs, and ETFs. You also get full access to the New York Stock Exchange and Nasdaq in the US. And you even get access to the London Stock Exchange, which offers all the popular Ireland domicile ETFs that let you save heavily on dividend withholding tax and US estate tax. On top of that, one of the standout features when trading the US markets is their fractional shares. So you can actually buy a fraction of your favorite US companies starting from as little as 1 SGD. However, note that this fractional shares feature is only available for the United States market. For all other markets like Singapore, the UK, Hong Kong, and Japan, you still need to follow the standard lot sizes and buy the shares in full. One thing I wanted to point out is that while testing the platform, I realized that I couldn't find the usual USD denominated Ireland domicile ETFs such as VWRA or ACWD. Instead, the platform only seems to list the global British pound denominated versions of these popular funds, such as VWRP and ACWI. While this is not a major deal breaker, it does mean that instead of being exposed to the typical USD spread, you are instead exposed to the GBP spread. This may introduce an additional layer of currency volatility between the British pound and the Singapore dollar, which is just another currency factor that you may need to take note of. Now, let's talk about the fees. IG Markets' claim of $0 commission and $0 platform fee is actually true here. While other platforms such as SafeTrade and CMC Invest do offer $0 fee, this is only limited to a certain number of free trades a month. In contrast, with IG Markets, you can trade as many times as you want without paying them a single cent in commissions or platform fees. Not only that, they also do not charge any inactivity fees, account maintenance fees, or custody fees, though the usual third-party fees such as SGX clearing fees or the US SEC fees will still apply. This is completely standard across all brokers, and IG Markets simply passes this asset cost to you without any hidden markup. Wow, so good ah! Then how does IG Markets actually make money then? The answer is foreign exchange spread. While it is true that IG Markets does not charge you upfront fees, there is a 0.7% FS spread whenever you convert your currency. In comparison, other low-cost brokers such as Moomoo, Tiger Brokers, and Weeboo only charge around a 0.3% to 0.5% spread depending on the currency, while IBKR virtually has no spread at all. This makes IG undeniably more expensive whenever there's currency conversion involved. For example, for the US market, when we trade around $5,000 worth of stocks, while the animal brokers incur around $20 worth of fees, which include FS spread and commission, IG Markets incurs around $35 in fees. Likewise, for the Hong Kong market, IG Markets incurs almost twice the fees due to the higher FS spread. This is the exact same story for the UK as well as Japan. It is only when you are trading Singapore stocks that IG Markets is the absolute cheapest, simply because there's no commission, no platform fee, and no FS spread. What this means is that IG Markets is actually very good for trading the Singapore stock market, as they do not charge you any fees. But for the rest of the markets, the 0.7% spread is rather significant, especially when you are investing larger amounts. Next, one attractive feature of IG markets is that they actually pay you a 3% per annum interest on the market value of your investor stocks and ETFs. Now, to be clear, this is not the typical interest on your idle cash. Instead, this is the interest on your actual invested portfolio. The 3% interest rate is strictly capped on the first $50,000 of your portfolio's value. So, assuming you have $50,000 worth of investments, that would equate to getting $1,500 a year or about $125 a month in pure passive income. This is completely separated from any regular stock dividends your portfolio is already generating. So, that's nice. Though, in order to qualify for this interest payout every month, you only have to execute at least one buy or sell trade per calendar month, which really shouldn't be too hard to fulfill. However, there's a big caveat to take note of. This promotion officially started on 1st November 2025, and while it sounds super attractive right now, it can be terminated at any time at the sole discretion of IG markets. Now, let's move on to the actual user experience and the features of the platform. One important thing to note is that IG Markets is an app-only platform, so you'll be managing your portfolio and executing your trades directly from your mobile phone. If you are used to the animal brokers like Moomoo or Tiger Brokers, you will quickly notice that the IG Markets app is much more simple. You have your standard watch list to track your favorite stocks. Then, if you tap into a specific company, you get a simple price chart, key information about the company, analyst ratings with price targets, and the latest relevant news. And really, that is all. It is built for clarity and efficiency, rather than overwhelming you with too much data. When it comes to actually placing a trade, the platform keeps it simple as it currently only supports limit orders and market orders. This is perfectly sufficient for the majority of long-term investors, but it is something to keep in mind if you are used to more complex order types. If you are looking for new investment ideas, you can head over to the Discover tab. This is a very handy section where they break down the most bought stocks and ETFs for that week. You can even browse investments categorized by specific strategies, different sectors, or even filtered by their respective markets. Funding your account is incredibly straightforward too. They support Pay Now, bank transfers, and even credit card funding. However, if you do choose to use the credit card option, do take note that there will be a 2% processing fee involved. Because of this, I highly recommend sticking to Pay Now or bank transfers to keep your funding completely free. Finally, if you ever run into any issues, they have a 24/7 AI agent to handle your basic questions at any time. But if you need to speak to an actual human being for more complex matters, their live support team is available from 9 AM to 6 PM during weekdays. Now that we have broken down the features, the fees, and the 3% interest hack, the real question is, who is IG Markets suitable for? Based on everything that we have seen, this platform is perfect for investors who mainly invest in the Singapore market. If you are looking to build a passive income portfolio of local SGS blue chips, REITs, or bank stocks, IG Markets is arguably the best choice in the market right now. That's because they charge $0 commission, $0 platform fee, and have no currency conversion fees for Singapore stocks. This means you can buy local shares in small, regular amounts without fees eating into your capital. It is also an excellent fit for the set and forget kind of long-term investor. If you are someone who prefers a clean, minimalist interface without the gamified feel of other apps, you appreciate how straightforward and clean this platform is. It doesn't distract you with all the complex technical tools. Instead, it just lets you buy what you want and track your progress clearly. Not only that, if you already have an investment of up to $50,000 somewhere else, moving that into IG Markets portfolio instantly allows you to squeeze out the extra 3% per annum interest on top of your dividends. For a Singaporean investor, that extra $125 a month is basically a free subsidy for your Thai fund or transport. However, if you are a high-frequency US trader or someone who trades large volumes in international markets like Hong Kong or Japan, the 0.7% FS spread might be a deal breaker. In these cases, you might still want to stick with other low-cost brokers. But for the average person in Singapore looking for a safe, licensed, and cost-effective way to grow their wealth locally, IG Markets hits a sweet spot. Finally, to wrap everything up, let's talk about the welcome rewards. If you are a new user looking to get started, IG Markets is currently offering a $188 welcome cash bonus to help kickstart your portfolio. All you have to do is sign up for new accounts using my link down below, deposit at least $1,000 in a single transaction, and hold those funds for at least 30 days. During that time, you just need to execute 2 trades, and once those conditions are met, the $188 will be credited directly into your account. Alternatively, if you sign up via my SingSaver link, you will still be eligible for the $188 welcome bonus from IG Markets. But you can also walk away with additional SingSaver exclusive rewards on top of that. All in all, IG Markets is a game changer for the Singaporean investor. It is rare to find a broker with a 50-year legacy that offers such a competitive low-cost model. While the 0.7% FS spread is worth noting for global trades, the combinations of $0 fees and that unique 3% interest on your portfolio makes it an attractive platform and attractive welcome bonus bill. It is safe, regulated, and quite literally pays you to stay invested. Anyway, that's all for this video. Hope you found it useful. Like, share, and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every week.